What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we are back with another Kolkata Knight Riders career mode. We're just looking to smash this series out, get it done, get it dusted, and that is the second game in a row that Guten Gambia has not made many runs, and that is going to make things difficult on both players, really, to get going. I mean, last time around, we really did struggle. We somehow got towards 150. I think we got over 150 in the end, and defended it with relative ease. So hopefully that is the same today. Hopefully Chris Lynn and Robbie Utapa can get some runs on the board for us, and we can put together, you know, probably a more decent total, because, you know, we're better than we have been lately. We really have been struggling just to get things going, and there's another one gone. That's Chris Lynn, gone for 10 off just 9 with 2 4s in there, and I forgot to put Minash Pandey up in the aggressor, but that's alright. He is only 1 off 2, so we won't complain too much about that, and hopefully he can come back, score us some runs as well, because both openers back in the hut. That was a similar story that we got last game as well. And Mumbai are just all over us at the moment. I can't believe it. It is almost a carbon copy of... I'm trying to think who we played in that last game, but it was almost a carbon copy. I think it was Pune as well, actually. We're not playing Pune. We are playing Pune. We played Pune last game, so it's almost a carbon copy. And here's another one. So Robbie Utapa gone. And boy, oh boy, lads, what is going on here? 54 for 4. And we are going to need a big knock from Yadav. And also a big knock from Yusuf Pathan. Probably not the ideal situation that we'd want these guys in. Ideally, we would want them in with about 5 overs left to go, with a lot of wickets left in hand, so they can come in and pinch hit for us. But that's not the case today. Yusuf, you are going to have to play a very good, very controlled innings. And again, it's looking as though we're heading, you know, towards probably that 140, 150 mark, and hopefully that's going to be enough, because that is really looking like all we are going to get. The pace bowlers for Mumbai today have been absolutely exceptional. They've got the ball swinging, it's moving around, it's doing this, it's doing that, and we really have struggled, it must be said, and we could be staring down the barrel of our first defeat of the tournament, unless our bowlers really pull finger and get this show on the road, it must be said. So I think with that single, that last single that Yadav took, I believe that is a 50 for him. So I think that's back-to-back 50s in games. Or he top scored last game. I'm not sure if he got a 50. But top scored, and he's proving to be a very useful player at that number 5 position, especially in the last couple of games, because things just have not worked out for us at all. We're going to still scrape towards that 140 mark, which, to be fair, we get 138. We did not deserve to get 138, and we do not deserve to win this game either. So hopefully the spin twins, I'm talking to you, Narayan, I'm talking to you, Shakib Al Hassan, we need you guys to stand up. We need some wickets from you guys. You are going to be crucial in this game, and I've actually, that's probably a good ploy, actually, getting Guptill, but I was meant to actually change the field to slightly more defensive. But we did manage to pick up that big wicket, and a big wicket of Martin Guptill as well. We know how dangerous he can be in limited overs cricket, so to get him early is a huge, huge plus. And we maybe, just maybe, went with that fella, I can't pronounce his name, 1 over too many. He did get taken to a little bit in that end, but hopefully we can come back. Still, that run rate is up around 8. So we've definitely done that job, and now hopefully we can get the spinners, Narayan and Shakib. I'm looking at you guys. Hopefully you can come in and just strangle the batsmen, strangle them for runs, and pick us up some wickets as well. We'll take that from Morne Morkel, the big South African quick, grabbing himself his first wicket in quite a few games as well. I wouldn't say he's been struggling for wickets and for form, but he just hasn't really been, you know, that guy that we have relied on a whole lot. You know, the spinners have got the job done, Yadav's got the job done, and also our other young fella too. So we are going to bring in Shakib now. Probably would have been better to do it, I'm just trying to think, I can never remember which way guys turn the ball. I was going to say probably better if we had two right-handers in, because turn the ball away from them, and Corey Anderson is liking this left arm, turning into him, and he is just picking off Shakib. But still, 83 needed off the last 10 overs, 3 wickets down. We were in a similar situation to this, remember. So all is not lost for Mumbai, especially with wickets in hand. I don't think we had quite this many wickets in hand at this stage. So the game really is opened up. It really is level. I think a wicket either way or a couple of good overs either way is probably going to see sides head in with confidence, and they probably should win this game. And I mean, Narine started off well and has come back. Shakib's been expensive. I can't believe how expensive he's been. Got to bring back some pace bowlers. We need a wicket. Still, the run rate is 8. It still is above 8. So, you know, I'm fairly confident with that. Corey Anderson is in. I wish he could play this well for the bloody Kiwis. There has been a lot of talk about him as of late. Just struggling with, I guess, just to live up to the hype, you know, that he had been given. You know, such a talented player, such a talented athlete. And speaking of talented, Morne Morkel, you little bloody ripper. You have come in and just absolutely destroyed that middle and lower order of Mumbai. And all of a sudden, they are now 6 down. And I did say a good over for either team, a couple of wickets or a few boundaries would really turn things around. And that is what has happened with the big South African quick Morne Morkel, who's just gone and picked up his 5th. He's just putting it up in the block hole, and there is nothing that this Mumbai Indians side can do about it. They are just getting taken to town, and Shakib has come back well. He did struggle a little bit early on, but has come back very well, only gone for the 28, so we'll definitely take that. And is now up to Umesh Yadav, and the other bloke whose name I just, for the life of me, I cannot pronounce, and I don't want to try because I just feel as though I would embarrass myself. But I think with Raidu still in, even though he has played, there we go, we finally get one on the 4th. I was going to say, with him still in, there is still every opportunity, every chance that Mumbai could get towards this total. But what an over, and what a bowling effort from the Kolkata Knight Riders, it must be said. You know, things were looking dead and buried. We were looking as though we were not going to get anywhere near a decent total to defend. And all of a sudden, our bowlers have just come out and bowled absolutely outstandingly. They bowled Mumbai Indians out for 109. Morne Morkel gets a new all-time record for Kolkata with best bowling in an innings with his 5 for 19. Surely he gets the man of the match, as he does. And Yadav, how awesome has he been? I was trying to think of an objective to use, but how awesome has he been in these last couple of games? And already, we're only 6 games in. We're not even halfway through the season, and we have opened up a 3-game gap between the teams that are below us. I mean, apart from us, the rest of the table is looking pretty even. I'd say Mumbai possibly behind a little bit because they have played 2 to 3 games more than everyone else. But apart from that, it is very, very open. And those other 3 spots you'd have to say would be definitely up for grabs. We should finish top with the start that we've had, unless we have a collapse like we did in our Pakistan Super League in Don Bradman cricket. But we won't talk about that. We won't talk about choking. We won't talk about the South Africans. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go grab myself some L&P biscuits. Picked them up yesterday. They're not for everyone. I quite like them. Until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.